So this is one of my random discussions. I had a blast. Last night I went on a movie date and I went to see, what's it called? Skyfall with James Bond. Great movie. I love it. If I begin to talk about it, I'm going to give some stuff away and tell you stuff, but I would simply say expect the unexpected. It's a very, very good twist to your traditional James Bond. It's really exciting and I had a wonderful time. But after leaving the theater, okay, so hubby and I are on our way to our car. And I see that obviously there was some party, in the area, because a whole bunch of younger men and women, somewhere between the ages of 25 and 35, or maybe I should say 22 and 32. That would seem more accurate because they look really young. I'm 47, so it's a difference. You can tell the difference. And they were coming from the party, and I was thinking to myself, my God, it kind of reminded me of the Matrix, with the agents that all looked alike, because they all had on the shiny skin-tight leggings, or either the leggings with the prints on them. And that's nice. I love that stuff. That stuff is funky, It's appropriate when it's appropriate. But how ironic was it that everyone had like the long weave down to their hips, a few variations, part in the middle, part on the side, part on the other side, part in the middle, part on the side, part on the other side, part in the middle, part on the side, part on the other side. But this big voluminous hair, and that's fabulous. I like hair. I rock hair, but it was this mode. It felt so weird and so predictable. It's like, as a young woman, when you go out, do you really want to be predictable? Do you really want to blend? Or do you want to stand out? And then how important is standing out? Do you go out of your way to stand out when you go out partying, And it's interesting because at that time in life, that's kind of what you do, okay, what's happening? You get with your friends, you go out to a club, and you have a good time. But here's what it did for me. I thought to myself, beauty is a dime a dozen. Beautiful is not hard to find. Beautiful is not even every other female. It's probably like 1 through 7, 1 needing work, 1 being terribly whipped, on back to 1 through 7, being beautiful. Beauty is a dime a dozen. So what makes you special? Because truly wearing fashion forward clothing and hot and popping jewelry and makeup that just really works for you and hair that makes you exotic, it's not enough. And you have to know that men are very good at observation watching. They watch how you move, and based on how you move, they know what they don't have to do for you. They know what is not required of them. They know what you will take, what you will tolerate, and they work their mojo. And you best believe if you're a ditto, he's got optional dittos. He's gone out, he's collected about 5 or 8 numbers, and you're one of them. What's the difference? Not only does beauty come a dime a dozen, people are pretty smart these days, hopefully. But seriously, people are smart, talented, and beautiful. What makes you different? So I said, aha, I was talking on the phone with a colleague, and I need to stop saying colleague, because she is a colleague, because we share and exchange information and coaching tools, and we do the same thing, but she truly is my sister. But I say a colleague just so that you understand the level of discussion that we're having. It's just not just kicking the bobo. We're talking about some stuff of substance. That's what's missing. Substance. It is she who lacks substance that becomes truly the ditto. But when you are a woman, or a young lady, or a lady in waiting, or a boss chick, you're beautiful, you're brilliant, you're creative, you're innovative, you're virtuous, and you're a woman of substance. Someone that has something here, here, and here, in your mind, your body, and your spirit, in your heart. That extra something, that quest, that thirst for something, a treasure, that treasure, your faith, your belief system, your desire to seek more, to want more, your thirst for information, your ability to fit into different places at ease. Why? Because you're prepared, you're educated, and you're eager to continue to learn. And therefore, what's inside of you reigns above beauty, reigns above fashion. All you do for fashion is you make it pop. You put fashion on the map. There are those that try to get on the map through fashion, and then there are those trendsetters who put fashion on the map, because nobody does it like you. Young ladies, women, ladies in waiting, boss chicks, we all share some very valuable treasures in common, which makes it tough in a world where there's a shortage of brothers, of men. You know, for women, it's something like 8 women to every 1 man. And if you got a man that's not really a man, but an entity trapped in a man's body, you may run into those problems where he is going to be all over the place. But a woman of substance is going to draw something very, very special and make a mark that is important, because when you make the mark and you reap the benefits of being a woman of substance, you bless the witnesses, you bless the audience, you bless all the others that are watching, and you help them to come up. So it's okay to be young and doing your thing and being hot popping and, you know, fashionable, wearing the hot stuff, carrying the bad bag, the baddest boots, all of that. Just don't let that be the whole summary of your story. Become, and maintain your substance, the element of your true power. I'm Sonya Ward from Harmony Success Solutions. You know, I just thought I would add my 2 cents. As I'm inspired about something, I will talk about it, and that's just something that I wanted to talk about. I hope this conversation is something that you find valuable enough to share with someone. It could bless them, you never know. Remember, beauty comes a dime a dozen. We cannot bank on that. I was looking at a picture of Halle Berry. I posted it on my Instagram, and it was a brown sheer dress, and she was completely nude up under it. It was extremely transparent. And I thought to myself, I said, when you get to a point where you bank on your boobs, and you must be banking on them, else you wouldn't be promoting them, you pretty much don't believe that you can bank on anything else. So ladies, put your clothes back on. Let your light so shine. Your light is not shining because you are promoting your nudity. Put your clothes back on. Seems like in every video I get a phone call, and you know I'm pretty candid, so I'm going to take the call or either silence it or whatever, but I'm going to go now. I'm Sonya Ward from Harmony Success Solutions. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And ladies, put your clothes back on and keep them on.